Do you know the quintessential GSB interview questions? Well, if not, and if you are preparing to interview with GSB, you should. So let me tell you about some of those questions. The quintessential GSB question is the story question. Tell me about a time. But it's not just about any tell me about a time. They really want to find people who go above and beyond, who create opportunities, not just seize them or not just take them, but actually create them. So their questions are geared towards that. I'm going to give you some examples of GSB's questions that you are likely to receive in a GSB interview. Tell me about a time you went above and beyond your role. Tell me about a time that you took initiative. Tell me about a time that you spotted an opportunity that others didn't. Tell me about a time that you were blocked from reaching an outcome. Tell me about a time that you had to gather resources to get something done. Tell me about your proudest accomplishment. Tell me about your biggest impact. And tell me about the most meaningful leadership experience you've had. Now, I'm not saying you're going to get all of these questions, but you could get at least one or several of these questions. So it behooves you to really spend a lot of time looking at your application and at your resume and thinking about the stories, the experiences that might be able to be used to answer these questions. And once you start practicing these, I also want you to think about, okay, well, this story could actually be used for a time I drove impact, a time I spotted an opportunity that others didn't, a time that I went above and beyond. Great. The ideal situation is that you have a set of stories, but you can be very flexible and adaptable with each of those stories depending on the questions. But know those tell me about a time questions that Stanford is most likely to ask you. You'll be well prepared. And for more tips like this, definitely check out our new guide on HBS, Stanford, and Wharton's interview. It's a great resource for anyone who's interviewing with any of the three schools, or for a lucky subset of you who's interviewing with all three. Good luck, and let us know if we can help more.